Hi, my name is Philip H. Mary Jr., and I'm sharing with you a series of pod messages because I'd like to share what has helped me in my career, what has helped me in helping my community, and what has helped me in taking care of my family and my friends and my country. I care about the future of this country, and I care about doing the right thing, and I hope you will never give up and that you will pay it forward. We all know that it's important to do nice things for others, and we know that it's appreciated when we do. We know it's a busy world, but we try to help others whenever we possibly can. But I have something to share with you that makes it even more important for you to give to others and to help others. I can well remember when my brother was killed in a head-on car crash in Stillwater, Oklahoma. I was a young boy. It was devastating to me. My Sunday school teacher came out to my house and said, "Philip, I understand you resigned from the baseball team. You kind of just won't even get out of this house." And I said, "Well, I'm sorry, my brother is gone. He used to play catch with me, and I miss him terribly, and I'm just plain sad." And she said, "Well, you know what? There's just one thing that we're going to have to do." And I said, "What is that?" And her name was Grace Darling. And she said, "Philip, I want you to walk down the street, and I want you to walk around the block. I just want you to think." I said, "Are you serious?" And she said, "Phil, go walk around the block." Well, down the street curves, so at some point I went out of her sight. And when I went down to the end and curved around, I saw a lady up on the right who was trying to rake leaves into a big, large leaf bag. She'd get the rake and then try to put them in the sack, and 2/3 of the leaves would fall down on the ground. As an elderly lady, doing the best she could, and I could see that, she was in a heck of a mess. I didn't know she was ever going to get that yard done. So I went up there I said, "Ma'am, do you need some help?" She said, "Who are you and what are you doing here?" And I said, "My name's Philip Mary. I have no idea why I'm here. I've been sent on a walk around the block to think about what I'm going to do and how I'm going to live my life with my brother gone." And she said, "Well, I sure could use the help if you want to help." And I said, "I'd be glad to." So we worked on her leaves. We got a lot of bags done, got her front yard done. Took about an hour. And then she said, "Would you like some lemonade?" And I said, "I sure would." So we visited a bit about my brother and about baseball and how we had done some good work together to get her leaves up. And then I said, "Golly gee, somebody's down at my house sent me on this walk around the block. I better get back. I thank you for the lemonade." She said, "Well, I thank you for the help." I went around the block, came back to my house from the other side, and lo and behold, my Sunday school teacher is still sitting on the front porch. And I went up, and she said, "Well, Philip, what'd you learn?" And I said, "Well, ma'am, I have no idea. I'm still kind of wondering what's going on here." And she said, "Well, tell me what you did." And I said, "Well, I went down the street, and then I ended up noticing this elderly lady who needed help raking her leaves." And she said, she sure would appreciate it if I'd help her with the leaves. And I said, I'd be glad to. We got her leaves put in the bags. She even gave me some lemonade. And then I came home, and she looked at me, and she smiled, and she said, "You've got it." I said, "I've got what?" She said, "You've got one of life's lessons that will mean a lot to you for the rest of your life, and it'll mean a lot to others, too." And I said, "Well, what are you referring to?" And she said, "It's very important to help others when times are good. It's very important to help others when you're real busy but you've learned a very important lesson. It is very important that you help others, especially when it's tough, especially when it's hard, especially when you're down, especially when you're down and out. You remember this day. You helped a lady get her leaves in her bag, and you're so heartbroken about your brother. She said, you will remember this the rest of your life, and I hope you'll share the story with others. It's important to help others when times are good, when times are busy. It's even more important to help them when times are tough, when times are super rough. Philip Mary, signing off.